July 28th already. I can't believe where July has gone, but I thought I better come out before I forget and stake up my aubergines because they're getting quite tall. So I'm just gonna push a stake down in the halo hole, and then I will give them a bit of a tie so they don't fall down. Well, there we are with that silly word again. I'm gonna put 2 in because I'm hoping that I've got lots of nice big fruits. And then I'll put 2 in that one. The cucumber is finding its way around the string, so that's perfect. Peppers are getting flowers, which is good. Peppers are getting flowers. These are regular peppers. This is a red bell pepper. Purple peppers. They're bell pepper apparently as well, so I'll come out and feed them after. Chilies I already showed you, and that's about it. Picking some more peas today for Gerald, and I'll do a potato harvest on the next video. But it's really windy today and cool. It's overcast, 23 C in the polytunnel, and nothing to show you today. So I will do my peas and then we will call it a day. Have a great day. Bye. An absolutely insane angle. I'm upside down practically. But I have a fruit on my aubergine. The first one. Hopefully it'll be okay. And I've tied them up now, so they should be okay. Very loosely. Not that there's any wind in the tunnel. And before I forget, we have cucumbers. Excellent. Marketmore cucumbers. Wee bit windy today. Those trees are all along our garage and the house. I hate them, but they belong to the city, so there's nothing we can do. But look, my calendula is helping the poppy stay up, or is the poppy holding the calendula up? Not sure, but they're flower buddies helping each other out. And we're harvesting and removing the peas from this end of the trellis. I'll leave those ones for now, but like I said, we can only eat so many peas at once. That's today's job. Again, I never tell anybody how to garden. I just tell you how I do things. So seeing that I'm taking them all down anyway, it's much easier to cut down the plant, pods and all, lay it on the table here. And then the big ones that have got peas in them, I will cut them off and put them in here. And then the little ones that we'll just use for pea shoots in stir fries, I'll put on the other side. And that's how I do mine. It clears the pea bed out and helps to not have to reach up to get them down. Okay, so we've taken out a good chunk of this side, which is what I wanted, because they're just getting too heavy. They're falling over and they're attacking all my flowers. So next year I'm not going to put peas in this section. I'm just going to create a new wall across the back with less peas. You can only harvest so much peas. But there's all the peas that have been removed. Those are the ones that we'll eat for the pods themselves, and those ones are the ones that have hearted up. And purple peas means purpleness, apparently. I hope that washes off. Har har. Well, that's today's harvest. These were the ones that, oops, I do that a lot. These are the ones that were shelled. These are the ones that we're going to eat as pods. And put a dent in that one. I'll walk quickly, but I won't make you dizzy, hopefully. Haven't even put a dent in those ones there. So I'm going to have to do some of them tomorrow. And here's a hummingbird come to say hello. Hello. Good morning. Overcast. It is the 29th of June, about 9:30 in the morning. And I have just finished ripping out all of the peas that were on this trellis. They were the yellow mange too. I have bags and bags of them in the freezer, given away a ton of them. But I'm going to put the Marketmore cucumbers here, and hopefully they'll be happy going up this trellis, and we'll be able to get some good cucumbers off them. So far I don't have a single cucumber. And there they are, 2 Marketmores. Poppy shot. Oh, that's lovely. It's all different colors. Looks like somebody painted it. The only thing I don't like about these ones is they're so tall. They fall over all the time. But anyway, that's not what I want to show you. Look how open everything is now that all the peas are gone. I have got a million peas to shell. Gerald eats them out of the fridge, out of the bowl. So all of that's done. So this is the only one I've still got left. And it is, I have no idea, but I'll look it up when I get in the house. They're number C. Nothing else going on there. The lilies are finally, you can just barely see orange on them. They're going to start popping open soon. Sweet peas from Hannah are looking fantastic. I'll put her Instagram page up for the notes. That's about that done. And then I want to show you extra netting because it's been, well, it's not sunny today, obviously. But this is my black hollyhock. Hasn't flowered yet, but it's got flowers, and that's the first time in 2 years. So they do take a long time to flower. So hopefully they will pop out soon, and I'll have a beautiful black hollyhock. So I'm going to, the leaves all died back on this, so I'm going to empty this out. I got 3 of them that they were dying and falling all over, so I've emptied them out, and I will top up the ones I've still got here. I've got about 5 buckets left. See, but we shall see. This one's just on top, but hopefully it's okay. Yeah, lovely potatoes. Look at that. Beautiful. Anyway, so I'll dump this out and then I'll come back and show you because I don't have a tripod with me and I can't do this with one hand. Not a bad little haul. They got a bit of scabby stuff on them, but just peel them anyway. So send these home to my son. It's his turn to get vegetables. My daughter got hers last week. Okay, so we're doing the last bucket. That bag there is 2 buckets. These are the buckets I use. And the soil's super wet. Now then, these ones, it is bone dry. I have actually took my glove off. It's bone dry, and the potatoes are way nicer. So, and they're not scabby. So I'll show you what I get in 1 bucket. Oh, I got my gloves off, dang it. Anyway, this is 1 bucket of potatoes, and already we're like at that. Holy, there we go. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Okay, I'll come back at the final tally. Okay, so super soft, super dry soil, super nice potatoes, clean, big, and that one, when I pulled the seed potato out, looked like it was an old house potato because it was cut in half. I threw it away. You didn't need to look at it. But yeah, just shows you the difference. We will see if less watering is better. Okay, so those are today's harvest out of that dry bucket for us. I've already sent Alex home, my son, with a huge bag of potatoes, a huge bag of peas and onions. And there's some more peas we were harvesting. Good morning. It is June 30th. Quite sunny out, not hot yet, thank goodness. When I said I'd bought some copper to go around things, I really bought some copper, but it's okay. I don't mind. It'll last me forever. But the point of this whole conversation is going to be, this is what I'm trying to do with it. I've got some, as you know, in my brassicas, but I've also put some around my, that's a crystal apple cucumber. What I wanted to point out to you is if anybody actually ever buys this stuff or uses it, when you cut it, it shreds little bits of copper because it's just really fine mesh. So if you do use it, always cut it over like a sidewalk or the grass or wherever, and don't cut it near where your food is because you'll get it in amongst your food, and we don't want that in our system. And everybody's got their turtlenecks on. Move the corn out of the way a minute. There you go. So these are Market Moors, and hopefully they'll ramp up. speaking of Market Moors, just an update. This one has grown exponentially overnight. So it's liking it in here, and wait till it gets hot in here, then it'll really like it, I'm sure. Okay, so we are going to plant some garlic chives in the carrot bed. And these were sown April the 6th. I've never been able to actually successfully get never successfully gotten garlic chives before from seed, so it'll be an interesting thing to see how they do. So we're just going to poke them in the corner here. Oh, bloody cottonwood seedlings everywhere. There we go. And it's hard to do one-handed and film at the same time, but let's see. Okay, I'm going to put you down. Hang on, I'll put you on the table here. Stare at the cottonwood seeds for 2 seconds. I promise it'll only be 2 seconds. 1 and 2. There we go. So there we are. Nice little roots on them. And they're just going to plunk right in the corner. I have to watch that I don't drop my phone in the bloody bird bath here. Plunk them right down in the corner. I am a brutal gardener. Just cram everything in. So shove that in there, and they should be fine. Because if I can grow anything, I can apparently grow chives. Look at the size of these ones. They are like a foot tall or more. And they're in amongst my kidney beans, which I just shoved in here because I needed somewhere to put them. That says patty pan squash. That's not the right one. That's the kidney beans. Oh, there's the kidney bean label way over there. Yeah, so they're doing really good. Yeah, warm already. This is the spares table. And when I say spares, it just means I've got nowhere else to put them. So this one says it's a lemon cucumber, which I don't think it's a lemon cucumber. It looks more like a squash, but I have no idea what kind of squash. So we'll just put it out here and see what it does. My little rose that I bought. It's very pretty. Smells nice. Smells of childhood. And that's it. Everything else is doing really good. Pumpkin from Hannah. I put her details in my last video, I think, or was it in this one, about my sweet peas that she sent me. And other than that, this is everything outside. I brought one of my peppers outside to see if it perks up a bit, because it doesn't even have a flower on it yet. Just came outside to check on the temperature, and I've got little cauliflowers. I put protectors on them because I was thinking maybe the slugs would get them, but that's not quite the size of my fist. So I'm very happy with that. I've got 3 of them, and something strangely tall over there that I have no idea what it is. And this one is supposed to be a broccoli or a cauliflower, but who knows? Again, it's gigantically tall and no idea what it is. It doesn't have a broccoli head in it, so it could be anything. Yeah, all good. It's edible. That's all I care about. And I think that's the last of the broccoli. I don't think we'll be able to get any more harvests out of that now. Those are all side shoots. Now I know I bang on about seed tape and things like that, and granted it didn't do so well for the spring onions this year, but that was my fault, not the spring onions. But look at that, lovely perfect little cherry bells and French breakfast radishes. They're a little dry, so I'm going to give them some water, but I thought I'd better harvest some as well. Just going to harvest some strawberries. These are strawberries galore, they're called. But I think when they sell them in tight little pots. So once these have all died down, I'll split them out and give them a nice bigger pot, raise them up a little bit more, because they sit too low in the pot, they get mushy. And these ones, although I think they're stupid, they actually taste really good. And I don't like strawberries, so these ones might be the ones I actually eat. I mean, look how tiny that is, but it's just delicious. It's roasting hot out here. And as you can see, the soil in the pots is absolutely bone dry, so we're having to water every single day. So we're putting some shade up here again this year. Okay, so we're going to do a onion, spring onion. They're both White Lisbon. They're both seed tapes. They're two different companies. So we're gonna do a test, see how it works. They are approximately the same amount of tape. Mr. Fothergill says 5 meters and Mackenzie says 4.5 meters, but they do have some bunching up of a couple of them. So it goes in here, lay it down, water them in, and then put some soil over top of it. I'll put some nice soft soil over top of it. But look at the desert effect. It's like crack, crack, crack. The only thing it's good for, it's killed all the weeds. So I'm gonna plant something new in here once I soak that up. And I put some shade up for my flowers and things because they're wilting. Okay, all done. This is our seed tape experiment. Mr. Fothergill and Mackenzie. See how they do.